Can we please go through roll call?
Good evening. Present at the meeting, Commissioner Lair. Commissioner Morales.
Here.
Meeting start.
I'd just like to make a note for folks in the audience. We're waiting for Officer Cano and Captain Delaney that aren't here yet, and that's why we started a little later. So sorry for your time. I didn't want to waste it. So I'd like to make a motion to approve February 15th, 2022 meetings. Notes. Second.
Commissioner Lair, make the motion to approve the February 15 minute, seconded by Commissioner Morales. Commissioner Lair, how do you vote? Yes. Commissioner Morales, how do you vote?
Yes.
Motion pass. Thank you.
We do have two tabled items, and I'd like to make a motion to move the table matters towards the end of the meeting, because the folks are not here.
I'll make the motion, we move it to the end of the meeting.
Second.
Motion to move at the end of the meeting, Glamour's Boutique and Xavier Place. Motion presented by Commissioner Lair, second by Commissioner Morales. Commissioner Lair, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Morales?
Yes.
Motion passed 2-0. They're moved to the end of the meeting. Thank you.
And so for new business, we have Xavier's Marketplace, who's applying for a package store license.
Good evening, Commissioners.
Hi, good evening. If you can state your name for the record and the reason for the application.
Okay, and my name is Edward Guzman, and the reason for the application is we're renewing it because we failed to renew it at the end of the year last year, miscommunication.
And Dan Toller, I represent Mr. Guzman and Javier Market. And as Mr. Guzman stated, he's been a long-standing business of Lawrence. There was a communication issue, so even though he had paid to renew it, it was not renewed, so the license had to be given back to the city. So we've just filed an application again as a new license, but it's more akin to a renewal than a new license.
Thank you. I don't have additional questions for this license.
He has the license now, but he hasn't renewed it.
He surrendered the license because there was the miscommunication. It didn't get renewed, so he lawfully surrendered the license. He has not been selling alcohol, so we filed it as a new application because technically that's what it is. But for practical purposes, it's the same business. Nothing has changed.
Where's the alcohol that he had?
He returned it to the distributor, I believe.
Okay, because if he didn't, it'd be illegal storage.
And that's, so he followed the law, and there's never been a violation at his establishment. So as soon as he realized that the license was not in effect, he returned the alcohol to the distributor as he should.
I have no further questions.
I do have a question for the license, and this might be internal question, but I see that we have the application for a retail packaged goods store for sale of wines and malt beverages. So it's not an all alcohol.
It's the same license, right, which is what the license was before. So
Okay.
we didn't seek anything more.
Okay.
Just the package store license with malt and wines.
Okay, great. So we should make, and we could do this on our end, but we should make a correction to the license type that he's applying to. Okay.
I believe it's a package store that says beer and wine.
Okay. Okay. Those are all my points of clarification. Director Alfonso, do you have any questions?
I'll make a motion, we approve the license.
I'll second the motion.
Commissioner Lear make a motion to approve the license, the new license for package store for Javier Marque at 311 East Haver Street, second by Commissioner Morales. Commissioner Lear, how do you vote? Yes. Commissioner Morales, how do you vote?
Yes.
Motion pass. Your business will be back in the town. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So before the license issues, I'm assuming does it still have to go back up to the ABCC under these circumstances? So, okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next item on the agenda is a common vicular license for Hafner's Energy.
Hi there.
Hi,
Hi.
thank you. Go ahead.
Hi. My name is Tammy Fisk, and I'm a construction project manager for Hafner's Energy. I'm pitch hitting for a coworker, Joe Green, that you may have all met here in the past, coming before you for the common vehicular license to operate within the city. Is there any clarification questions based on the submittal that we would have given you?
I don't have additional questions. I did see this.
I just want to say I've gone by there many times wondering if it was going to open or not. And if you guys did a lot of good work over there.
Thank you.
I would also say that I'm hoping you do good over there. The car wash is going to be like a coin-operated thing, or just like the one on South Broadway?
Credit card. Credit card only. There will be no cash out at that end of the business.
No, I mean, it'll be like South Broadway and Parker Street?
Correct.
Okay, not like the one on Parker Street where you put the quarters in and...
No, it's credit card usage.
And the only thing I think, after you get your common vic license, you have a health department inspects it, right? After we grant the license, the health department comes in and inspects it, right?
Yes, sir.
I
I'll
have
get
no
permanent power on the 14th of March, so I'll be making all of the contacts for all the agents to come and visit us post that.
I have no further questions.
Director Alfonso, do you have any questions?
No, it's a brand-new facility from the ground up, sir. It will have two QSRs in there, quick-serve restaurants. One will be Cracked, which is in the neighborhood of Andover, Peabody area. And then we'll also have a Sal's Pizza offering in there as well, functioning. And all of them businesses will be operated by Hafner's Energy.
I'd like to make a motion to approve this license.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Morales, make the motion to approve a common vic license for Hafner Energy at 423 Merrimack Street in Lawrence, second by Commissioner Lear. Commissioner Morales, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Lear, how do you vote?
Yes.
Motion passed 2-0. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you for
you.
your time.
Thank you. Hi, the next item on the agenda is El Cesar Restaurant, who's applying for a transfer of liquor license.
Good evening again, Dan Tarlow for, it's actually the Max Club, but it was the El Caesar's restaurant license transfer. I'm actually before you tonight, there are some deal issues that have arisen, so I'm asking to not go forward today. However, with me tonight is Jonathan Goldsmith, who is the U.S. Bankruptcy Trustee, who is handling the bankruptcy for Cesar Vargas. And last time when we were here, there was some questions from the board and concerns from the board expressed about the transfer of the license and how the license is being held right now. And he would like to just address any concerns that the board would have. So in the future, to the extent we go forward at this point, we can maybe have some of those issues already addressed. So if I may introduce Mr. Goldsmith.
Thank
Good
you.
evening. Jonathan Goldsmith again, the Chapter 7 bankruptcy trustee in the Cesar Vargas case that did business as El Cesar Restaurant. And I understand from the last hearing that there was some concerns regarding the bankruptcy estate's interest in that liquor license and the transferability of that. And be happy to answer, at least on the bankruptcy side of things, any questions that the board has.
Go ahead, Mike.
My question is, you guys, we are the ones that issued the license. We did not issue to the trust. We issued to Caesar's, El Caesar's Restaurant. And they went bankruptcy, but that license is supposed to have been turned into us once it was bankruptcy, and he closed the door.
Well, my understanding is from having dealt with this in other bankruptcy cases throughout the Commonwealth as a trustee, that it is an asset of the bankruptcy estate, and there is an ability to transfer that license, subject obviously to your board's approval and the approval of the ABCC. And the renewal fee was paid, and it was, I paid it myself on a timely basis. So there is, even though it's not operating, obviously, I do believe that it is an asset that we have the ability to seek to transfer with other assets of the debtor business.
You said you paid for it yourself. You renewed the license yourself.
I did.
What name did you put on it?
Oh, I just paid, it's under the name of the debtor. I can't put it in my own name. You don't do that as a bankruptcy trustee, sir. It has to stay in the name of the debtor entity. I don't have authority to do that.
I understand that, but when you renewed the license, you renewed it at El Caesar's there, and you have to have a manager. And even if the place was over, the license has a manager and an owner. And you did someone else's, renewed it for them when they shouldn't have.
I step into the shoes of the debtor under the federal bankruptcy law, and as such, then I'm in control of those assets. And I do believe I have the authority to do what I did under federal bankruptcy law. We're not managing it, we're not operating a business right now, it's just an asset of the bankruptcy estate, and in order to preserve that asset, I needed to take those steps to do that.
Well, like I said, we're the ones that transfer the licenses or issue the license. And right now, the license is in effect. Until these things settle, there'll be no opening or nothing, closing that place until you guys settle all the bankruptcy and the new owner comes in front of us.
Yeah, of course, yes. We did have a hearing actually scheduled for tomorrow in front of the federal bankruptcy court, but now there's some issues that have developed, so that probably will be postponed, and hopefully we'll be back in front of the board in short order with a proposal. Okay. Thank you.
So, Commissioners, if in case we do wind up going forward, could we place this on the agenda for the next meeting, and then I will let Mr. Lopez know if we're not going to go forward ahead of time?
We can, I don't have a problem with us tabling this for the next meeting, yeah.
I would say we just make a motion to table it. If it doesn't go in the next meeting, we'll keep it on the table until you decide to work on that one.
Thank you, I appreciate the consideration.
Go ahead, Director.
So so I will tell you that the original plan was just to clean it up and run it under the same footprint, the same floor plan that was there before. And that's one of the deal points that has come up, because we understand that now, given the condition of the building, if we were to remodel it, we would also need to come back to you, because we're changing the footprint of the business, and we would need to get approval for that as well, because it could change occupancy, it could change other issues. So that's when I talked about deal points, that's sort of what's arisen sort of on our side. So nothing is being done while it's a licensed establishment, so without going through the proper channels. But that's an issue you raised the last time.
Yes, and the inspection of services
So, and that's understood. So the original plan was literally to do a transfer and not change the footprint or the floor plan whatsoever. That was the original plan. Then to the extent that the owner was going to, in the future, remodel the business and come back to, with architectural plans and get approval for that. Now, some of the things that are in play right now are whether or not that's even feasible to do with the current condition of the building. I mean, Captain Delaney, I think you spoke to that last time. So, and that's sort of why things have changed between the last meeting and today. But we recognize that even if this board were to approve the transfer today, we couldn't go in there with nail guns and sawzalls and start ripping it apart and change it without getting approval from the board.
You cannot give us a floor plan yet because you haven't designed one, right?
And we don't own the building yet. Right.
What I mean is you haven't come to the point where you can design one. So why don't we just leave this tabled,
Thank you.
okay? And when you have all your ducks in order, where your occupancy permit and all the other questions is in a floor plan design, come back here, and then we'll handle the issue.
Very well. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you, and thank you for your time.
So I'll make a motion that we put this on the table and leave it there until you notify us when you're coming in with all your paperwork, okay?
Thank you.
I'll second the motion.
Commissioner Laird make a motion to table El Cesar Restaurant to transfer the liquor license. Second by Commissioner Morales. Commissioner Laird, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Morales?
Yes.
Motion passed to table for the next meeting. Thank you.
The next item on the agenda is for a motor vehicle license, Class 1, 2, and 3 for wholesale office space only at 49 Blanchard Street, Suite 401,
In our auto sales,
R&R Auto Sales.
Rafael Gomez.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hello. Can you state your name for the record and the reason for the application?
So my name is Mixel Gomez. I'm his son. Y
My name is Rafael Gómez.
tú ¿por qué tú estás aplicando?
Oh, yo estoy aplicando porque quiero
¿Cómo se
una-
llama lo que tú estás haciendo?
Okay, hot sale or sale. I'm applicated for license hot sale or sale. It's for sport vehicle.
Thank you. He can speak in Spanish if he wants.
Ah,
Si usted quiere, puede hablar en español y
Ah,
nosotros
ok.
le traducimos.
Está
allá.
bien. Ok, yo estoy aplicando para una licencia para comprar vehículos para exportarlo, por ejemplo, a República Dominicana o otro lado.
So he's applying for the license to buy vehicles and to export them out. Thank you. I don't have any questions right now. Commissioner Laird,
I want to hear from the three gentlemen over on the left.
Officer Cano.
Buenas.
¿Es la primera vez que tiene esta licencia?
Sí, esa es la primera vez que aplico para ella.
Ok, ¿no tiene experiencia o sí con este negocio?
Bueno, experiencia no tengo, no. Estoy aplicando por primera vez.
Ok.
Yo te traducí a ti.
Ok. La pregunta es siguiente, si es la primera vez, ¿tiene conocimiento cómo se maneja?
Oh, sí, sí. Porque he estado envuelto en el negocio de la compra y venta de vehículos, pero no con licencia, sino a través de otros amigos que la tienen.
Ok. Le voy a dar mi tarjeta por si acaso tenga preguntas. También, a vez en cuando, tú sabes que el Estado va y ellos chequean, ¿estás seguro? Que en la puerta del negocio, por favor, tenga las horas, el nombre del comercio, de su de su negocio,
Sí.
tanto como cualquier otra cosa que se necesite como teléfono de contacto. Por si acaso un agente de la ciudad vaya a preguntar, siempre sepamos cómo comunicarse con usted.
Ok, gracias.
Y bienvenido a Lawrence a través del negocio.
Gracias.
Thank you, Captain Delaney. No questions, thank you. Director Director Alfonso.
Sí, usted sabe que ese tipo de licencia va a tener una oficina que nosotros en Inspection Services vamos a ir a inspeccionar. Usted sabe que no puede tener vehículos estacionados allí de lo que está vendiendo. ¿Usted está consciente de eso?
Ujú,
Ok.
sí. Yes. Gracias.
I got you. Ahora es el turno mío. Alguien va a tener que interpretar por mí, dice él.
Okay.
You're gonna have a wholesale business with no cars on the lot.
Usted va a
And I-
tener un negocio sin carros en el lot.
Yes.
And I hope you the best of luck with your business.
Y te deseo todo lo mejor y suerte con tu negocio.
Gracias. Thank you.
Great. I'd like to make a motion to approve this license.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Morales made a motion to approve a wholesale to wholesalers office space only for 49 Blanchard for R&R Auto Sales, second by Commissioner Lair. Commissioner Morales, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Lair, how do you vote?
Yes.
Motion passed to approve your license. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Suerte. Thank you.
Have a good night.
And so, go ahead. Two tabled matters are Glamorous Boutique and Xavier, okay. So we can wait for her? I think it's. It's all good.
Until she comes, I make a motion, we just adjourn for a couple minutes.
I second that motion. Let's adjourn for 10 minutes, a recess for 10 minutes.
A recess for 10 minutes. I'll make a motion, we get back in order.
I'll second the motion.
Commissioner Lear made a motion to restart the meeting, second by Commissioner Morales. Commissioner Lear, how do you vote to
Yes.
start the meeting?
Yes.
Commissioner Morales?
Yes.
Motion passed.
She wants to table it? I'm gonna make a motion that we table 178 Lawrence Street, and just leave it on the record until we have to take it off.
I'll second the motion.
Commissioner Lear made a motion to table 178 Lawrence Street, Glamour Boutique and multi-service, second by Commissioner Morales. Commissioner Lear, how do you vote to table that matter?
Yes.
Commissioner Morales?
Yes.
Motion passed 2-0. Thank you. It's gonna be for the next meeting?
Yes.
Thank you.
As far as Xavier's, I've been notified that we have a couple issues coming in for the next meeting with them, so I'm gonna table, make a motion, we table this and handle all three items at the same time.
I will second the motion to table Xavier's until the next meeting.
Commissioner Lear made a motion to table Xavier 241 Lawrence Street for the next meeting, second by Commissioner Morales. Commissioner Lear, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Morales?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion passed to table Eusebio Place for the next meeting. Thank you very much.
And the next meeting is March 22nd at 5:30.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second the motion.
Commissioner Lear love to make a motion and make a new one to adjourn the meeting. Second by Commissioner Morales. Commissioner Lear, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Morales?
Yes.
How do you vote? Meeting adjourned. Thank you very much and have a good night.